Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Quick thing before we start, and let's get this out of the way. You might notice that this video is using an AI voice instead of my normal voice. From time to time, I might use this when I need to get a video out quickly, especially if there is breaking news or a trailer that I want to cover straight away. It is basically an emergency tool, so I can still get videos out quickly and keep the channel active when needed. But with that said, let's talk about the brand new trailer for the upcoming Green Lantern TV series. This is one of the most important projects for the new DC universe because it's going to introduce two of the most iconic Lanterns ever, Hal Jordan and John Stewart. Overall, I actually think the show looks really good. The tone feels grounded, the atmosphere looks interesting, and it seems like DC is taking a very different approach to the Green Lantern mythology. But at the same time, I do have one big criticism of the trailer, and that is the lack of action and the fact that we barely see the Lanterns actually use their powers. So let's break down what worked in the trailer and what left me wanting a bit more. The tone and style look very different. One of the first things that stands out in the trailer is the tone. Instead of going full cosmic straight away, the show seems to be leaning into more of a grounded mystery or detective style story. The visuals feel darker and more serious, which actually reminds me a little bit of something like True Detective. And honestly, I think this approach could work really well. The Green Lantern universe is usually associated with massive space battles and cosmic threats, but starting with a smaller investigation could help introduce the world slowly and give the characters more room to breathe. Hal Jordan and John Stewart. The biggest thing fans have been waiting for is seeing Hal Jordan and John Stewart together on screen. These are two of the most important Green Lanterns in DC history, and it looks like the show will focus heavily on their partnership. Hal Jordan usually represents the experienced Lantern, someone who has been doing this for years. Meanwhile, John Stewart often acts as the more disciplined and grounded character. If the show leans into that dynamic, it could end up being one of the strongest character relationships in the entire DCU. The biggest disappointment: no powers. However, this is where my biggest issue with the trailer comes in. For a Green Lantern show, we barely see the rings being used at all. We do not really see Hal or John create constructs, we do not see them flying, and we do not see any of the classic Green Lantern visuals that fans are used to. Now this might be intentional. The trailer could simply be focusing on the mystery aspect of the story while saving the big cosmic moments for later in the show. But at the same time, when people hear Green Lantern, they expect to see those incredible power visuals. And it was a little surprising that the trailer did not give us even a small taste of that. Why this might actually be a good sign. That being said, this could actually be a smart decision. If the show slowly builds toward the larger Green Lantern mythology, the Corps, the Guardians, and the wider universe, then the powers might feel much more impactful when we finally see them. DC might be trying to make the world feel real first, before diving fully into the cosmic side of things. And if that balance works, this could end up being one of the most unique superhero shows we have seen in a long time. So overall, I actually think the Green Lantern series looks promising. The tone feels interesting. Hal Jordan and John Stewart look like they could have a great dynamic. And the detective style approach could give the show a really strong foundation. My only real concern right now is the lack of action and the fact that we did not see the Lantern powers in the trailer. But if the show saves those big moments for later episodes, it could make the payoff even bigger. Either way, this is definitely one of the DCU projects I am most curious about. But what do you think? Did you like the trailer? Or were you also hoping to see more Green Lantern action? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.